COVAX is coordinated by the World Health Organization together with other epidemic and vaccine partners. So far, 156 economies have signed up, representing nearly 2/3 of the global population. COVAX aims to ensure all countries have access to a safe, effective vaccine. It has set a goal to deliver 2 billion doses to poorer countries this year. Countries with larger populations, lower income, and weaker health systems will be prioritized in the COVAX vaccine rollout. 25 million coronavirus vaccine doses are expected for the Eastern Mediterranean region in March, rising to 355 million doses by December. Meanwhile, 35.3 million doses are expected to be delivered to 36 Caribbean and Latin American states by the end of June. More than 2 million people in Turkey have received a Chinese jab. Our reporter Dong Xue takes a look at China's COVID-19 vaccines and how they're being used around the world.
Hope is finally in the air as many countries begin rolling out their vaccination campaigns. According to World Health Organization, 9 out of 300 vaccine candidates worldwide are in phase 3 human trials, and 4 of those are being produced in China by Sinovac Biotech, private firm CanSino Biologics, state-owned China National Biotech Group, which has 2 different shots in development. So how good are these Chinese vaccines? How are they being made available? And who will be receiving the shots? Let me walk you through the basics. Number 1, how many vaccines can China produce? President Xi Jinping has vowed China's vaccines will be a boon to the world. Heeding his call, Sinopharm is reportedly planning to make 120 million doses a year, while promising to boost annual production to 1 billion doses by the end of 2021. Sinovac is aiming for a similar amount. Number 2, how effective are Chinese vaccines? While many Western vaccines in development are based on mRNA technology, Chinese vaccines are using a more traditional method, which works by using dead virus particles to expose the body's immune system to the virus, all without risking a serious disease response. CoronaVac, Sinovac's vaccine, has been undergoing phase 3 trials in various countries. Interim data from late-stage trials in Turkey showed effectiveness of over 90%, while trials in Indonesia showed over 65% effectiveness. Researchers in Brazil revised the efficacy from 78% to 50% after including more data in their calculations, which Sinovac's CEO explained was the result was only including data from severe infections and excluding mild and asymptomatic cases. On December 29, 2020, Sinopharm reported a 79% efficacy in an interim evaluation. However, the UAE, which approved a Sinopharm vaccine earlier this month, said the vaccine was 86% effective, according to the interim results of its phase 3 trials. Number 3, who is in line for Chinese vaccines? So far, millions of doses of Chinese COVID-19 vaccines have been given to people around the world, including the Prime Minister of Jordan, presidents of Indonesia and Turkey. A handful of countries in Southeast Asia, Africa, Latin America are all signing up for Chinese vaccines, including the UAE, Singapore, Malaysia, Brazil, Egypt, and the list goes on. The vaccines have provided hope to many in these countries. For instance, in Chile, which had a death toll of over 70,500 in mid-January, gave emergency approval to receive over 10 million doses of CoronaVac, in addition to the Pfizer-BioNTech jabs already being distributed in the country. Welcoming the arrival of China's vaccines, the president of Chile called it a shipment of hope. The bigger hope, I would say, is to vaccinate the pandemic out of existence.